Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of Barachi Assassin, or Frog Assassin. At the end of the last one, we fought a D5 Yak Pack, which was really terrifying. But right at the end, we came across the god that we want to worship in Gozag. I actually read a magic mapping earlier, and I saw this and thought, oh, it's a good god themed vault, so it's gonna have, say, Zin and Ellie or something like that. It did have a Zin altar, but then if I had just come here, we would have found Gozag a lot earlier. Let's worship Gozag. Gozag is the god of the greedy, who teaches you that the world belongs to the rich. So his whole thing is that he's themed around gold. Gives you the ability to passively detect it. Also, once you worship Gozag, you never get corpses again, because everything you kill becomes a pile of gold. Means that you always have lots of gold, but it also, your enemies can get distracted by the gold that's on the floor. And then you get the ability to spend your money to petition him for potions. You can fund merchants and then use all your extra gold to try to buy artifacts and that sort of thing. And you can also bribe branches, which is kind of absurd, but for 3,000 gold, when you see enemies, they can become allies with you or turn neutral. So you get to build up a team of things from that branch. It's pretty insane, actually. Yep, we're going to worship Gozag. He takes a service fee that's a percentage of all the gold that you've seen in your game so far. So we lost 73 gold. Not a huge deal. And you'll note it's kind of funny, but instead of piety, when you're following Gozag, you'll see your gold in the upper right hand corner now. Gozag doesn't use piety. The only thing that matters is how much gold you have for his abilities. One of the major reasons I'm picking Gozag here is because he doesn't care at all about invocations. And being a formerly divine species who rebelled against the gods, we are bad at invocations. So this is quite a good fit. Gozag is quite a strong god. Definitely in sort of the top group of gods in terms of strength for 3-rune games. One reason for that is that you immediately get the ability to potion petition. And your first one is free. So as soon as you find him, you have this ability. If we look at the description, I don't want to accidentally do it. Okay, so he'll offer you 3 different sets of potions, and there can be a bunch of abilities. So you might get haste, heal wounds, and agility all at once, or you might get heal wounds and resistance and so on, invis. So it's a really strong ability. Every time you use it, it will go up in gold, up to 400 gold, and then it will stay there. I remember when Gozag first came out, every time you used it, it got more and more expensive, that it started being in the thousands of gold. It was kind of crazy. But now that it's always 400, it's really strong. This is definitely not the sight you wanted to see coming down to D6. We're just going to go back up. So there's a water moccasin and a centaur. I'm going to X that stare out, and the other one that we saw, because there were 2 there, I'm going to go to the third. There was a rune shield there, which is interesting. Alright. Yeah, and we're just using our dagger of protection, basically. I'm training long blades, not because we found a good long blade, but just because I feel like it would be cool to play a long blade frog. But yeah, if we see some other good weapon, we might change that thought. Here's a centaur. Okay, good. We want him to come to us. Much less scary when he's at range. The other thing as well is that with Gozag, you may as well just eat your food, because your corpses never drop food anymore. They all just become gold. So it can be kind of painful to play if you want to be a heavily spellcasting character, because yeah, you never get chunks. Oh man, the double Crimson Imp pack. So I wouldn't be a full-on blaster caster of Gozag. You can do it, but you're probably going to have food problems. But the thing, and you'll see it here, if you're just playing a normal melee character, or even if you're just being a bit of a hybrid and you're using some spells, you're probably not going to have food problems. There is enough normal food in a game anyway, most of the time. And even if there's not, you can fund food shops. Needles of Frenzy. Right, so Needles of Frenzy make monsters go into a mindless rage. It's kind of like if you've ever seen the Discord spell, where they'll just start attacking other monsters near them. Okay, that's interesting. We might find some uses for that. Here's a great sword. That's a better double-handed one. We're gonna pick that up. Hey, it's our fellow frogman. All the other frogs in the game are fast. We're the only slow frog. Also, I want to test. I feel like at this point we've got 17 strength, and we've trained 5.6 for the armor skill. It might be worth going to chainmail. So we're 9 and 12, which is 21. And the chainmail is 12 and 9, which is also 21, but more AC. So that's the one that we keep. Oh, I thought that was an artifact ring. We have Remove Curse, so we can just put that on. A Ring of Fire. Okay, too dangerous to walk around with vulnerability to cold, but we can keep it with us. Just in case we see something like a scary fire monster. Speaking of fire, that's our first ogre of the game. On D6. We saw a full-on yak pack before we ever saw an ogre. That's pretty crazy. Okay, the Water Moccasin on his own I'm not really afraid of, because we have 3 potions of heal wounds and 3 potions of Lig. So we're probably not going to get poisoned by him. He himself is also resistant to poison, which is why I chose to throw some tomahawks at him rather than trying to blowgun him. Oh, we should check out the shield. It's a +2 shield. Do I want to be a shield guy, or do I want to have a large weapon? I think I like the idea of being a triple sword wielding frog. I'm gonna not make the decision yet. So we're gonna hold the shield for now, and see what we find. If we find some really good one-handed blade, like a demon blade or something like that, then maybe I'll change my mind. Cool. Getting gold out of zombies. Always nice. Okay, on to D7. Hippogriff. Kind of scary, but I feel like we can fight him. Yeah. Okay, it wasn't as clear cut as I was hoping though. Oh, wand. A wand of digging. That's really good to have. Particularly because we're bad at running from things. The ability to hop to walls and then make kill holes is really strong. I would like to identify that as soon as possible. There's our temple. That is a D7 Centaur Warrior. Does that just kill us? Can we frenzy it? So we can always step around this corner, hop back towards the temple and go in. I'm just going to try a Needle of Frenzy. We missed. Don't think it's gonna work. I think its hit dice is too strong for us, and we're actually just dying to it. Okay, so let's hop back towards the temple. And we're gonna go in. Okay, that was very terrifying. What do we do against this guy? I don't know. Also, this is a very rare temple. This is a corrupted Lagonu one. So if you wanted to be a Lagonu follower, here it was. What do we do against this guy? He is way stronger than us. Maybe we use a potion petition. Okay, so let's put out a dagger protection. I kind of want a potion petition now, but I also don't want to waste it if he's not there. He is, and he's completely at range. Alright, we need to go down. We need him to come to us. Okay, that's better. Alright, potion petition, let's go. So, haste and agility is probably the pick here. And then, let's go. Probably also, no, I don't mind having the dagger protection out. But we're basically doing no damage. Maybe we just wield the great sword and then hit him with that. Yeah, okay, that worked. D7 Centaur Warrior. Oh boy. Well, thank you, Gozag. So for our next one, it actually just goes from free to 400. So our next one's going to cost 400. We actually have 400 gold already. So our next really bad situation like that, we can still potion petition, which is nice. It's a pretty damn strong ability, if you ask me. I don't know that I should have done that. I should have just hopped back towards the stairs because the howler monkeys were making a lot of noise, and we'd already seen at least one ice beast. Okay. I'm trying to get the crimson imp, and actually there's a stair below us, so we can hop back towards those. We've got a wand of flame, and ice beasts are susceptible to fire, so that's really strong against them. Even though we have no evocations. Okay, it ran out of charges. Taking this slow, we have no RC, so if we take a high damage roll there, we'll need to blink back. Alright, well, that worked. But that was not good play on my part there. It should have been running away earlier. Earlier, we didn't run away at all. Book of Geomancy. Passwall is kind of interesting, but probably not going to go spells, or at least not for a while. This means crazy youth. He could have a magical cloak, so I'm tempted to try it out. We can poison him and hop away from him. Let's use the poison needles though. So, the frog's in front. If we can actually frenzy the frog, okay, the frog can actually just kill you for us. And now he's hasted and mighted, so that's maybe not. I mean, we killed youth. Oh right, the frog's neutral. He will attack us though. Let's hop away from him. I'm not sure how long that frenzy will last. Okay. I don't know that the hasted mighted frog was less of a danger than youth. Probably was, because youth can always just one hit banish you. Alright, so that worked. Again, like the sleeping, the frenzy needles, how likely they are to work, depend on your throwing skill and the hit dice of the monster that you're trying to get. So we had no problem with the frog, but you saw when we were trying to get the Centaur Warrior, we just couldn't frenzy it. That guy has a blowgun and poison needles. That's really good because we can claim his. Sweet, now we have 16 poison needles. That makes me more happy just spamming this. So now I can run around. Oh, let's also pick up these javelins. Yep. Still training throwing. I think it's, we can have the tomahawks returning out. Yeah. So an orc warrior. We can be way more spam happy with our poison needles now. Let's blink away or hop away so we're not getting the priest hitting us. Well, the priest is still hitting us and he's really far back, so I think we actually want to dig to get out of line of sight of the priest. Okay, now we should be fine. We got a wizard coming. Here's the priest. What do we have? We have a scroll of blinking. We have a scroll of summoning. We can potion petition. We can lig. We can haste heal wounds. So probably not going to die here. I'm thinking that I probably want to stand here and fight till our hop comes back, and then we'll blink down and make a run for that stair. Okay, so we want to kill the priest. And I'm watching my hop bar. It's gone, but I would like to get the priest first. Okay, good. So now we're going to hop down. Or maybe we just hop in here. No, we hop down because hop's not exact, so we'll probably miss. Okay, the hound hitting us is not going to kill us. We're starving. Let's eat some meat. Alright, and now we're in a corridor like this. There's no orc priest, so we can just kill this stuff one at a time. He has a flail of venom, but we killed him. And something else, now that our skills are kind of starting to get up there, I kind of want to turn my fighting back on. Let's get dodging to 6 and we'll turn that off for the moment, and then we'll keep doing this stuff. I believe, so our throwing's at 5.7. I believe once you get it to 8, it's the equivalent of what the old blowgun used to be at 0 skill. Man, blowguns were crazy. We've got another warrior coming and an invis wizard. Let's see if we can poison the warrior. He's quite poisoned. We're going to blink away or hop away. And see if we can just... Oh no, we frenzied him. Okay, actually these frenzy needles, I feel like they need a warning on them. Because we just, like, we're trying to blowgun, poison blowgun stuff, and then we just accidentally hasted and mited this orc warrior. Oh my god. Whoops. Okay, so let's go to our inscription for Needles of Frenzy. Let's inscribe them and let's give them an exclamation mark F. Okay, so now when we try to shoot those, the game is going to prompt us to say, are you sure you want to fire those? So let's test it out. Yeah, really fire. Okay, that's good. So we're not going to accidentally fire those. I don't mind doing that with all of these. And maybe that is something you should do with your curare as well, so you don't accidentally fire them. Alright, so we're in a pretty bad spot right now. It's hasted and mited. Hasted monsters do 1.5 of their normal damage, and because he's hasted, he can hit us multiple times. Do we just have to haste now? The problem is he's also hasted, which means he'll be faster than us. So we can't haste and run. Maybe we read a scroll of summoning, which is kind of a waste, but... yeah. We don't have any teleport scrolls. We can't hop right now. Yeah, I think we just scroll of summoning. Okay. Alright, he went after the slime. Thank you. I think he's dead now. rather than chasing us, because frenzied monsters will just, they're not going to chase you down, they'll just try to fight whatever's near them. So fortunately he went after the slime, but that was bad. We lost a scroll of summoning due to that frenzied silliness. Okay, lesson learnt. Be careful with your blowgun. Joseph, very scary, especially from range. So what do you do against him? He might be another one that we need to potion petition against. Our Wand of Flame doesn't do a lot. If we leak and it goes badly, we're not getting away either. Yeah, I think we probably put out a dagger protection and we potion petition him. Whoops, I should not have walked to the corner there. Alright, let's go. Potion petition. Let's go. So you get different options. So you see for 380 gold we can get heal wounds, haste and agility. Whereas 594 gold we could get haste, agility, flight, heal wounds and berserk rage. I feel like with heal wounds, haste and agility we could beat him. I don't think we need the berserk rage. So I'm going to do that. And then let's get Joseph. We're doing no damage. I think again we just pull out the great sword and hit him with that. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Gozag. Maybe we do just want to use the great sword normally. The extra AC we're getting off the dagger is nice, but it does not do much damage. I think we're still okay with the dagger for now. Alright, and we've got to get our gold back up. Who has the paralysis wand? You. Okay, if it's just... He got confused by the gold. If it's just one that can hit us at a time, that's okay. Okay, well we claimed his wand of paralysis. That's really nice. That's something we could do against Joseph and those kinds of monsters. Or when we accidentally frenzy enemies. Also, our dodging's at 6.1. I said I wanted to turn it off at 6, so let's do that. Alright, on we go. Still not sure what I want to do regarding shields. Needles of Confusion, sweet. Again, I'm going to inscribe those with a exclamation mark F, so you don't accidentally fire those. But that's really strong because it basically gives us a hex that we haven't needed to train any hexes or evocations for. Gonna blink back. Scary with an orc priest there. You want to come up with me? Good. I tried to butcher his corpse, but obviously you don't get any. Booger. Let's poison him as he comes. He's actually killing us. He could kill us with another max damage roll. So we're going to hop back. And I guess we could try Confusion. Or we could paralyze him at 46% chance. That's probably the better way to do it. Oh man, okay. We could have died there. I should have healed wounds before I went for that last one. I don't think we could have actually died in one more hit because we have quite a lot of AC and some guaranteed damage reduction, but still that was way more risky than it should have been. Book of Cantrips. I think it is worth learning Application, even if we never use it, and probably, well, Animate Skeleton actually doesn't even work because Gozag doesn't give us any corpses, so never mind. Sky Beast. Okay, again, can't eat these guys to mutate yourself because no corpses. Maurice. He has a Wand of Polymorph. Trying to hit him with Paralysis Wand, it ran out. Let's go with Needles of Confusion. Did we get him? No. Nope. He steals all your gear, so you really don't want him to get on top of you. Okay, we confused him. He unconfused and went invis. Great. What if we tried to frenzy this hound? Probably not a good idea. Maurice is here in invis though. So I actually, but he can also blink. So even though he's invis, he could still blink behind us. So I'm leaving the hound alive, and just because I'm not really afraid of the hound, I'm just running away to keep Maurice off us while he's invis. Because what else? I don't see how else we really kill him. I mean, we can dig a kill hole and then he's in one tile that we know he's on. That's not really that exciting though. Don't know. Maybe... Okay, I was thinking, what if we frenzy the Wyvern and then blink away from him? But the Wyvern can't see invis. That would have been better on the hound, so he won't attack Maurice, he'll just chase after us. Hasted and mighted. We could try to confuse him. Okay, we got him. Well, that makes him a lot less dangerous. Now we've got Maurice. What do we even do? His Wand of Polymorph is actually not that big a deal. Polymorph is actually pretty good now. You might become a tree, which is like Quaffing Lig. You might become a mushroom, in which case you get confusion based attacks. Or the other things are mostly fast, so then you can just run away. Maybe we can just fire confusion needles where we know he is. Don't know if we hit him. Oh, we did. Sweet. Okay, so now let's quickly get stabs on him. Yes, it worked. He's too fast. Damn it. Okay, well, we nearly killed him. Try again. I don't know if we got him, but we're out. So let's just swing in front of us. I feel like he is confused because he's sort of walking around in patterns that don't make a lot of sense. Although not anymore, he just stole our greatsword. He just stole our 3 scrolls of enchant armor. The scariest thing is that he steals your heal wounds and stuff. So actually, I think I might actually just drop those. Also, if you have scary attack wands, so I'm going to drop Curing Haste and Heal Wounds, and we're just going to stand on top of it, so then he can't steal them. Where'd he go? Okay, well he walked away, so let's pick him up again. When he's nearly dying, he can teleport away, which I think is what happened there. A Wand of Confusion. Okay, well that should deal with him too. Let's read this scroll. Vulnerability. Alright, let's try Wand of Confusion. It's a 46% chance. Got him. Good. He had... we got our enchant armor back and our great sword back. He did not have a magic cloak though. Okay, he can have those as well. Similar to Crazy Youth. Always has a cloak, often it's magical. Let's go Poison Needles. This is kind of dumb. Let's hop away. Fighting the Orc Warrior and the Orc Priest at the same time is a bit stupid. Turns out that just fighting the Orc Warrior is a bit stupid. Let's, maybe we'll try the Confusion Needles. I don't know if that's more or less likely to fail than the Wand of Confusion. I've not used Confusion Needles a lot, so I'm not sure on the actual equations. But they seem to be pretty successful at confusing stuff. Hey, sweet. Net. Gotta love those nets. Alright, and how are we going? We're at 752 gold. That's our 4th summoning scroll of this game, I think. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, sure, we can confuse him. And then it worked, so I think against monsters like this, it seems to be pretty successful. And now we can just poison him from range. Should mostly tick out to that. Okay, on to D10. We still haven't seen our lair yet. It could have started appearing from D8. I'm excited to see kobold packs because they often have poison needles. Let's stare dance these though, it's a bit intense. Our dagger protection does no damage. Yeah, see, he has a blowgun. Sweet. Now we have 38 poison needles. 39. So now I feel really happy just going poison needle spam happy. Not quite as good when the Orc Warrior is hitting you for most of your HP though. That was sick. We missed the Orc in front of us and hit the Orc Warrior behind. Let's try Confusion again. Missed. Succeeded. Yeah, that's really strong, these Confusion Needles. And because we have a short blade and 6.4 short blade skill, we're actually not bad at stabbing once we confuse stuff. Yeah, that guy's also got poison needles. Let's just stare dance this stuff up. It's time to get poison needle spam happy. I really hope we get Spider's Nest. Everything in there is vulnerable to poison, so that's why it's so good. More priests. We might be about to find Orcish Mines before the lair. Can happen. That's a Guardian Serpent on D10. And he slowed us. That's really terrifying, actually. They're resistant to poison, so can't do that to them. I think we just go to the 3rd stair, the one that we don't know yet. Because a Guardian Serpent is terrifying. Let's blink or hop around one, so we're only fighting one at a time. How do we kill a Guardian Serpent? With a greatsword, maybe? I'm going to pick up staves and check them out. Because I was about to say we might find wizardry, and then that would allow us to use application with 80% fail. Okay, never mind. Let's not pick up. Oh, we can pick up staves. Like, finding a Staff of Air is a source of Aralek. So, I don't know. It's not the worst in a pinch. Check out this golden ring. +4 int. Well, we have no other rings, so we may as well have it. Okay, it looks like this Guardian Serpent is guarding that vault there. That would explain why he's hanging around. Yeah, I'm happy with this spell training. Let's try a Needle of Confusion. I don't know if it's going to work against... It worked. Wow, it actually is really strong. But they're really fast and we're really slow. So, did confuse him, but then... Oh, the Orc Priest is back. Okay, this was a massive mistake. Yeah, I knew the Guardian Serpent was a massive threat, and then I still fought him even when the Orc Priest turned up. Okay. Even blinking away isn't great because the Guardian Serpent can just encircle us again with the Orc Priest. Because I mean, these guys are scary in the Snake Pit, let alone in D10 when you don't have any R poison yet and you haven't been to Lair. So what do I guess? See, quaffing a potion of curing here will get rid of the poison, but I don't know if that's good enough because we could take a smite and another venom bolt. What if we potion petition? I think is our best shot there. We try to get some buffs and heal wounds. Okay, so we get heal wounds, curing, berserk rage, and magic. I think that's probably the one we want. Okay, and now we just... Well, we're zerking, we don't have much choice. Alright, thank you. Gozag to the rescue again. It's been bailing us out of some of our more boneheaded plays. I don't mind having the Fan of Gales, but it's not going to do much unless we train Invocations. Oh man, what am I doing? Doing my best to kill this poor frog. Armor to 8. Oh yeah, that's right. We should be spamming our poison needles now. That one. Got 46. I was kind of hoping, hey look, even more kobolds. I was kind of hoping to save up my gold because I quite like calling in merchants and trying to get, say, some sort of really good artifact sword to make the decision of if we want to go double-handed swords or shields. But we keep having to spend our potion petition gold. By the way, the damage on this greatsword is just so much better. We swing at 1.2. It's kind of slow. Yeah, it's really strong though. I think I like it. Being unskilled with a longsword is actually, I think, the best use of riposte. Because you're really slow with the weapon. So say we picked up a triple sword now and we had no long blade skill. We wouldn't be able to swing very well with it, but every time we riposted, it'd be a full-on proper swing without any really slow action. So that's the most value, I think. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is we'll get value out of the greatsword, even though we don't have enough skill to properly use it. We have not seen Lair yet? No. It has to be on this floor. D11 is the last time. Let's get on the stairs, because we still haven't seen teleport, and try these scrolls. There it is. Let's go up. I would like to go to that same stair, because we know we're not about to die there. A scroll of noise. We can wait. Nothing came. I'm going to put the longsword on B and the blowgun on A. Oh, not the longsword, the greatsword I meant, on B. So now I'm going to have my blowgun as the default thing because of all our poison needles we have, and then we're going to switch to the greatsword. New wand of flame. Let's drop the old one, and we're going to check out this hatch. Hey, there's our lair. Finally. Okay, so we're not going to explore. I sometimes like to check out D12 before I go into lair, and then run away from it if it's scary. But that's not a good decision on someone who's slow moving, Because if there are any scary monsters down there, we can't run. Blowgun, go. OS Frog. We're still not as good with it as you used to be at 0 skill. Man, blowguns used to be busted. The Hornet's vulnerable to poison, so you see it nearly ticked out just to one shot of it. Let's confuse this guy with our Needles of Confusion. Sweet. Did he step around the corner, or did we just nailed him with the sword? Nice. That guy really poisoned us. We are very sick. As long as it's just this Orc Wizard, we're okay. Yeah, good. A Morningstar of Venom. Nah, I want to be longswords. That's a really good weapon though. Hey, we got our first actual usable teleport scroll. You're usually very reliant on them. Actually, I'm going to put my poison needles by hitting equals I. I'm going to put the poison needles on Shift Q. So now I can very easily switch to them by going Shift Q, Shift Q. Whereas I keep... Hey, there's a hand crossbow. I keep trying to quiver them and then forgetting what letter they're on. Whereas now they'll always be on the same letter. Cool, pair of boots, extra AC. And the hand crossbow, I don't know. I don't think we need it. Also, troll scary. We're sort of using blowguns and throwing for a ranged weapon. And you'll be surprised at how long a blowgun actually stays relevant if you actually train for it. Okay, so let's just check out. There was a scare mail somewhere that was magical. That might be our poison. That'd be probably the dream. +2 fire resistance. This is 14-13, 27 total, and this is 14-10. So it's better just having the scale mail on. Which also means we don't need the +1 robe either. Alright, so that's our D11. I think we're going to stop that one there. Oh, we can't get to the stair because of the plants. We've got to go kill some plants. There we go. Alright, so the next one we'll head into Lair. We don't have our poison. We don't have a great weapon. I mean, a plain greatsword is okay, but it's not great. But this character's looking, I'd say, pretty solid at the moment. We've got Gozag, we've built up 1,000 gold. And yeah, I think it's looking okay. The biggest dangers, aside from D5 yak packs, have mostly been due to my own stupidity. So if I can not play like a doofus, I think we'll be okay. At least for the short term. Alright, so I'll see you all later.